What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Roblox Studio tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make like a hovering system for when your mouse hovers over a part, if that makes sense. And of course, as always, if you guys do not want to stick around and watch through this video to learn how to actually make this, I will leave it in the description, but I highly recommend that you do watch through this video just so you can learn to continue your development journey. But now, without further ado, let's get into this tutorial. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a part, and this part is going to be the part that I want like my mouse to be able to hover over. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, inside the properties, so first off, select the part, go to the properties, and then scroll down until you see tags. We're going to add a tag, and we're just going to call this like hoverable. And if you want to have like multiple parts you could hover on, then just add this tag to any of those parts. So now inside starter player and starter character scripts, I'm gonna make a local script, and I can just call this local script like hover system, I guess. And then I'm going to get the player, so local player is equal to game.players.local player. Then local mouse will be equal to player when get mouse. And we're also going to get the run service, so local run service is equal to game get service run service. And once we have all that, let's create a function. So local function will be, we'll call this like mouse raycast. And what we can do is we can say local result will be equal to workspace raycast. The origin will be mouse.hit.position. Then the direction, okay, let's actually calculate the direction. So let's make a variable for local direction will be equal to, we'll put in parentheses mouse.hit.position. And then let's also get the camera up here. So local camera is equal to workspace.current camera. And we can say, okay, so mouse.hit.position minus camera dot cframe dot position, and then outside the parentheses we'll say dot unit. Yeah, then I think we can say direction, and yeah, we can say if result and result dot instance, then we'll return the result. If not, then we'll just return false. And then we'll say run service dot render steps connect function. Then we'll say local result will be equal to mouse raycast, and then if result, then okay. So first off, let's go into this if statement right here. We'll say if result and result dot instance, and we'll say and result dot instance has tag hoverable. Inside the hover system local script, let's make a highlight, or actually let's make it inside this part so we can customize how we want it to look. So a highlight inside this part. I'll just make the fill color to be white and the fill transparency to be like 0.7. I like this for a hover. So this highlight, now I'm going to drag inside the hover system local script, and back inside the local script we can say script.highlight.adorny will be equal to result.instance, and else script.highlight.adorny will be equal to nil. So now hopefully if we test, this should work. So now we're loaded in the game, and if I hover my mouse over this part, it should get highlighted. It kind of does. It's a little bit funky though. So here, wait, I'm gonna try and fix this. Give me one sec. All right, so I've kind of done this whole mouse raycasting thing pretty wrong. So we don't need this, we don't need the mouse, but we do need user input service. Game get service, user input service. And now we don't need the direction variable either. We can say local mouse pause would be equal to user input service get mouse location. And then local, we can say ray cast will be equal to camera viewport point to ray, and the mouse pause dot x, and then the mouse pause dot y. And let's also get the character even though we don't like really need it, but like we'll say local. Actually, no, we don't need the character. So result, we can get rid of this inside this. So workspace from raycast, and we'll say raycast dot origin, raycast dot direction times. Let's make a variable actually for this. We can say local max distance will be equal to. I'll have mine at 100, and this will be how many studs away. So like how far away you want your mouse to be able to hover on things. So 100 is like maybe like that much from here to like there. I would be able to hover, but if it was like right there, then I probably wouldn't be able to. If that makes sense. So like the larger the number, the further away you'll be able to hover on it. So yeah, raycast direction times the max distance. And now hopefully I've done this right. And if I test, it should work correctly, hopefully, right? I don't know why I'm a just gray avatar, but so I have my mouse here. If I hover on it, there we go. It actually works perfectly. All right, yeah, that's gonna do it for this tutorial. This actually works really good. Oh, I'm finally loading in for some reason. I don't know why I was just gray. I don't know where my hats are, but yeah, if you made it to the end, I appreciate that truly. If you guys could actually like and subscribe to my channel and this video, then that would mean the absolute world to me. Sorry, I'm like stumbling over my words right now. I'm not sure what's going on, but yeah, thanks once again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Goodbye.